My bedroom is a place that I have put a lot of time and love into. It's transformed dramatically over the years, and I am proud of what it's become. My personal style, values, and interests are all demonstrated by what I choose to have in my room, as well as by the way it's organized. Let me give you a tour of some of my favorite things about my room. I'll begin by discussing some of the larger items. My bed headboard was built for me by my sister. She surprised me by setting it up in my room while I wasn't home. It's made from wood pallets, and it includes a mattress platform which is also made from pallets. Unfortunately, it is a bit too large for my small bedroom, but I plan to use it when I move into a bigger space. My bed is probably my most prized possession. The large wooden shelf that fits perfectly over my window was built by myself and my brother. We had such a great time and so many laughs working on it together. I wanted to keep my plant collection on it, but sadly my window was on the wrong side of the house and my succulents weren't getting enough light there. Until I can go get some plants that require less light, the shelf will remain almost empty. It's still pretty on its own though. The one thing I do keep on the shelf is my little fountain. This fountain is very dear to me because for a long time I badly wanted a fountain, but I couldn't find one that wasn't too noisy. One day I was thrift store shopping with my mom and I saw this precious little fountain there for an incredible price. My mom so kindly bought it for me. When I took it home and set it up, I discovered that it's nearly silent. It was meant to be. The next large and noticeable thing in my room is the corner I set up for yoga and exercise. I love to stay active, and since I have this space completely dedicated to my workouts, it's easy to schedule workouts into my daily routine. On the other side of my room, across from my workout corner, is my vanity. This was the only piece of furniture I purchased myself. I hand-picked it from Craigslist, and me and my sister drove all the way from Edgewood to Rio Rancho one summer evening to pick it up from a lovely young couple. We got a little lost that night when we were trying to drive home, and I'll always remember how much fun we had driving around in the pitch dark listening to music. The seat of the vanity is starting to look pretty worn, and I hope to reupholster it very soon. Sitting on my vanity is a little aromatherapy machine. I received it for Christmas this past year. I have a very sensitive sense of smell, so aromatherapy is one of the key ways I find relaxation. The tall mirrors in my room are definitely eye catchers. My dad used to renovate houses and often saved things from his projects. One day I was walking around in our yard and I found these gorgeous tinted mirrors. I just knew I had to have them. They make my tiny bedroom look so much larger and more luxurious. I just love the appearance of height they add to my ceiling. Since I've now transitioned into discussing what I have on my walls, I'll tell you about some of the art I have hung. All the art in my room are pieces I did myself during a class I took early in my college career. There are several types of mediums featured, such as charcoal, ink, and pen. The drawing with the skull was a collaboration between me and another student. It was so much fun to create. Now that I've discussed the walls, I'll tell you a bit about the floor. For most of the years I've had this bedroom, the floor was covered with a terrible tan carpet. It was so exciting when I was finally able to get a beautiful new flooring that matches the color scheme of the room. Before I wrap up, I'll talk about a couple of the last items that are special to me. When I was young, my older sister left for college. I always looked up to her and I knew that I wanted to be just like her and attend college when I got older. She had a pink backpack that she used for school for as long as I can remember. I always noticed her adorable light pink backpack, so when it was time for me to start college, I knew I wanted to have a pink backpack and use it for my entire college career. I bought this backpack at IKEA while visiting that same sister in Arizona, and sure enough, I used it all 5 years of my time in college. It was my little tribute to my sister who inspired me when I was little. Lastly, I have this adorable little serving tower which is made from candlesticks and china plates. Dozens of these little towers were built for a tea party fundraising event which was held at the nonprofit I work for. I was fortunate enough to get to bring one home after the event. I love the memories of that special event that come with this pretty little tower. I hope to use it in my kitchen one day. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the most special place in my life. Thank you.